I had arrived at the next part of my journey, Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan is a Central Asian country which was once a part of the Soviet Union. I was there to do a few days trekking in the Karakol region. To get there, I was going to have to find a shared taxi. But before doing that, I thought I'd try out some shoro. Shoro is a mixture of animal fat, wheat flour, barley, salt and water. It's all put into a barrel and left to ferment.
Tastes like woody, fermented, fizzy, nutty, juice maybe? I don't know, it's pretty funky. It's familiar but I don't know what of. It's okay. Hopefully I won't have to pee on this ride.
So we were on the road. We drove for several hours through the plains before arriving at Lake Issyk Kul. Lake Issyk Kul is a popular tourist destination and is the second largest mountain lake in the world. It wasn't much further from there to Karakol, where I found my hotel and started to prepare for the trek. The next day I met my guide Oscar, and after hitting a bit of a New Zealand traffic jam on the way, we arrived at the trail. The trail was to be 3 days and would take us through land which was used by nomadic sheep farmers in the summer months. The first campsite was not too difficult to get to, which gave us a good chance to rest before our big climb over the first pass the next day.
Weather's a bit more shitty today.
The pass got quite tricky at the top, but from there it was an easy descent down to the meadows.
Well, I made it to the campsite and it's hailing. It's actually really miserable weather. We're in quite a nice spot. We're up beside some yurts up on the hillside. We're not camped on the flats because all the sheep go past in the evening time. So we're perched up on the hillside. Quite a nice area, but unfortunately the weather is miserable.
As the weather improved, I was expecting to get a few extra hours afternoon sleep. Unfortunately, a few disturbances stopped that from happening.
По-русски знаешь?
Нет.
Откуда?
Huh?
Откуда?
I could have maybe came from up there, yeah.
To be honest, I had no idea what he was talking about,
New Zealandia.
but it was a bit of a funny end to a long day.
New Zealandia. Sorry, English.
In the morning, it was a steep climb up, but it wasn't long before we got a view of the next pass.
So this is the today's pass. It's looking a little bit tricky. You can actually see there's the trail sort of goes up. You might be able to see, but up the top it hits that wall of snow, which I'm a little bit worried about. But Oscar says it's okay, so
Yeah.
we'll have to figure it out. Made it to the top of the second pass. Yoo-hoo!
Now it was time for an easy walk down to the meadows. And I was extra excited because I knew that that night I wouldn't be camping, and instead I'd be staying in a mountain chalet. The chalet had a fire and was a great place to recuperate. Another great thing about the chalet was that it was located right beside a natural hot spring.
Ой-ой-ой, приятель. Ты сегодня меня догонишь, я говорю.
Later that night, I was fed some nourishing barley soup.
Yeah, good meal.
A lot has changed since the fall of the Soviet Union, but one thing that has remained the same is the Russian cars. Luckily, I was able to get a lift in one the next day, which meant a bumpy ride to finish off my trek in Kyrgyzstan.